to Thirukkural English Couplet TV. Dear friends, we have already seen up to 42nd chapter, that is chapter number 42. Now we are coming to 43, that is called prudence. We have already seen education, lack of education, and we saw listening, 42nd chapter listening. Now we are coming to prudence. He is defining prudence here. So prudence is something like something in between wisdom and knowledge. So prudence, he is defining prudence also here in one of the Qurans, one of the 10 Qurans here. So now we are seeing everything in a single video. I have been explaining everything using my Thirukkural English Couplet book. This is a book. It is nothing but a translation of Thiruvallur's Thirukkurals, all 1330 Qurans and 133 chapters, which have been translated the same way as it is, as the Quran is. That means in 4+3 board, in 2 lines, using Venba Quran, Quran Venba and couplet definition as in English. So it's having in the 2 lines we are having same syllabic meter, both the lines, and 4+3 word as in Venba, Quran Venba. I have used a semantical approach in translation. So let's see the first one. Prudence is shielding that enemies cannot overcome. Prudence is shielding that enemies cannot overcome. Enemies cannot overcome those people who are prudent, because the prudence itself is shielding them. This is what we see in Isaiah 48, 6, 7, 8, where your righteousness will go in front of you, God's grace will protect you at the back. So you yourself will protect you. That is, your righteousness will protect you. Righteousness you will get out of the 8 attributes given to God, the 8 attributes expected of you. That is real fasting, which is said over there, which we saw in the first chapter itself. Prudence is out of that. Prudence is something more than knowledge. Knowledge is that you clean out of your senses, collect out of your senses. Using that knowledge is nothing but prudence. So prudence is shielding that enemies cannot overcome. Enemies will never overcome because you are having prudence. Prudence, the next Quran, prudence is reigning mind and doing good. Prudence is reigning mind. Mind is being reigned by prudence. So you are doing good. You will be doing good, because you know that if you don't do something good, you will be into trouble later. So you will be doing something good only. You know that. Prudence is something which you will always think about. What is practical? What is practical? Using your knowledge. Your knowledge knows that if you do this, it's right. You will not be put into trouble. If you do this, you will be put into trouble. If you are put into trouble for doing something good, you will be plunging into it. You will start doing it. You won't stop doing it, because your prudence will stop you from getting into that trouble. So prudence is reigning mind. It is training your mind. It's controlling your mind and it's doing good. That's what he says here. Next one, he defines prudence. Prudence searches truth from what all said. You will not accept what all say. Nowadays we are in the electronic devices being used by all the people, most of the people, 99% of the people are using electronic devices, wherein we find so many lies being spread. So now this time we have to be very prudent, searching truth from lies. So that is why prudence is very important. 2000 years back, Valluvur has said about this prudence. Porul, yar vai ketpinum apporul, meiporul kanbadarivu. What is arivu? Actually, prudence is referred to as arivu. This arivu is prudence. Prudence searches truth. It searches truth. It will see what is shown before you, whether it is true or not. It would search. It will find out what is searching. Which will you search for? You will find out, or you will search for things which are hidden or lost. You will search for the lost things in the said things, or you will search for the hidden things which in the said things. So you will find out the truth. The prudence will search search truth from what all said. You from WhatsApp, you should not believe all those things. What is said in the WhatsApp or the Facebook nowadays. So you have to search truth from what all said. Next, right? Prudence is finding out mistake of facts. So prudence is finding out mistake of facts. This is something one step ahead. Mistake of facts is excusable in law, and mistake of law is inexcusable. Mistake of facts excusable. Mistake of law is inexcusable in law. But here, according to Valluva, mistake of facts, if you have prudence, you will find out. You will find out what is mistake of fact. So you will be very alert. You will be alert using your prudence, finding out which is mistake of fact. Mistake of fact, you should not think that this is fact, though it is not a fact. I mean, though it is shown as a fact, it is not a fact. Your prudence will tell you. Though it is a lie, I mean, it is a lie. Lie is shown before you. You will find it is not fact. Lie is shown as a fact before you, but you will find that it's a lie. The same way, fact is shown before you as a lie. Lie is shown before you as fact, but you will find which is fact, which is lie. How? Using your prudence. So even you will not be committing mistake of fact. Next one, fifth one. So you understand one more thing. Mistake of law is inexcusable. Mistake of facts is excusable according to law. Even in Indian Penal Code, Indian Contract Act say about it. But here he goes one step further, saying that mistake of facts, if you have prudence, you will understand. The same way he used to tell about this one also. Self-defense is acceptable in law, but according to Valluva, even self-defense is not good. You should not attack the people who come for who is ready to attack you. The same way he is going one step further over here. Next one, next Quran, fifth Quran. Prudence balances mind in bloom or gloom. If you are in gloom mood or in a bloom mood, you will be in a balanced mind. You will accept both happiness and unhappiness. You will accept both sorrow and happiness. Whatever stage you are in, you will be balanced. You will not lose your mind when you are put into unhappiness state. You will not be jumping, overjoying with the happiness coming to you. Both are balanced. In a balanced state of mind, you will be accepted. That is why he is telling prudence balances mind in bloom or gloom. Next one, sixth Quran. Prudence is living as the world lives. Prudence is living the world as the world lives. He is personifying the abstract noun called prudence, saying it's living. It's personified as somebody who is living, who is alive. Prudence is lying as the world lives. Prudence is living as the world lives. It's living. Next one, prudence foresees the future, but fools fail. Fools are not able to find what is happening, what is going to happen in the world very soon, shortly, very soon. But people having prudence foresees what would happen. So that is very important for those people who are in the government. Those people who are in the government should know this one. They should have the prudence. And for the heads of the family should know what would happen to them very shortly. They should be very prudent. They should be prudent knowing what would happen in the near future. So prudence is very important for finding out the near future. Next one, prudence. Next one, eighth Quran. Prudence avoids evils, whereas foolishness invites fools. Foolishness invites fools. Foolishness, not fools. Foolishness invites fools. Prudence avoids evils. Prudence, the people having prudence will avoid evils from that. Next word, prudence foresees and avoids sudden unexpected troubles. That is what he said in the 7th Quran. Prudence foresees the future, but fools fail. Prudence foresees and avoids sudden unexpected troubles. Sudden unexpected troubles would not be coming near the people having prudence, because they foresee and avoids. They foresee. Prudence foresees, even though they are not able to see. The prudence itself would foresee. Prudence foresees and avoids sudden unexpected troubles. So those people having prudence will be guided by the prudence. Next one, last one. The prudent has everything. Fools lose everything. The prudence has everything. The prudent people have everything. The prudent has or have everything, because the prudent taken as a singular one has everything. If it is taken as a plural one, people, it refers to many number of people. So the prudent have everything, or the prudent has everything. The fools lose everything. The fools, people who don't have the prudence, will lose everything. Even though they have everything, they will lose everything. அறிவுடையார் எல்லாம் உடையார், அறிவுடையார் எல்லாம் உடையார். The prudent has everything. அறிவிலார் என்னுடையனும் இலன். அறிவிலார் doesn't have even what they have, what they possess. They will lose everything. That is what he wants to say here. Thank you.